I've finished the pocket lining and I'm in the process of attaching it as I knit. Here's my pocket lining and here's the pocket. You can see that it is a linen stitch. And how you do this is when you knit the pocket, at the selvage edge on the wrong side, we're working this flat, you would knit the first stitch. And what that does is every other row it leaves a purl bump. There's a purl bump, there's a purl bump between those guys, there's a purl bump. Now you have a choice. You could either pick it up in the purl bump on the selvage or the purl bump in between. I'm using it in between because I want a selvage stitch, but it could be either way. Doesn't really matter. You're going to get pretty much the same effect. The thing is, we're only going to be picking up those purl bumps to attach it on every other row. And what I'm doing is I'm picking it up on row 2. Row 1 is the linen stitch, row 2 is the plain one. Now I'm almost to the point where I'm going to be doing this. And I do a knit, and I've got this marker here to show me where I'm at, and I insert my needle into that stitch, and then I'm going to look for that purl bump, and that's where that purl bump is for me. I'm going to grab it and knit that together, and then I'm going to do this very same thing on the other side. And this is my plain row in between the half linen stitch, so that's why I'm just knitting. And when I get to the end of this row, I'll show you how this looks on the inside. There are 36 stitches in this pocket. I wanted a nice big pocket. And taking time, we're getting there. Alright, I'm almost there. So every other row on the plain side rows, rounds rather, because I'm working in the round, you attach the pocket. And then on the other rows, you do the linen stitch, half linen stitch rather. Okay, so on this side, it's right there, it's right here. And I knit those two together, and there I'm ready to roll. Now let's look at this on the inside. You can see that my pocket is attached to the work. I don't need to do any special stitches. There we go.